Today I am reviewing Record of Grancrest War, Quartet Conflict, a free-to-play mobile game based on an anime, that's based on a tabletop RPG, that's based on a Japanese novel. That's a lot of entertainment avenues to be based on. The only thing missing is a theatrical movie and a soundtrack. This game is my only knowledge of the Grancrest universe, so let's find out if this anime battler is worth a play. ROGWQC, for short, is available on Android and Apple devices. First up, gameplay. A character-driven, storytelling action RPG adventure. Take 4 heroes on a war-torn journey to demolish opposing forces. There's a story that will explain the why behind the massacres, but if you're like me, you're more interested in the epic clash of fantasy weaponry. The controls consist of combo attacks, with one button being the attack and the other for directional movement. Then swap out heroes for tag team combos, or hold attack to perform unique special moves. This makes for simple yet exhilarating combat scenarios. Some characters are powerful tanks, slow moving with devastating hits. Others are faster with defense tactics, while some are just magical. Mixing and matching these playstyles creates a thought-provoking experience, especially in later levels. Soon you will be taking on hordes of enemies, so fine-tuning your party is a must. As I progress through its onslaught, its bosses, and its chaotic battles, I realize this game has a Dynasty Warriors feel to its execution. Huge waves of enemies all falling to my axe, or sword, or staff. Grancrest Warriors. The amount of different heroes is immense and great, and figuring out the best specials for a given fight was rewarding. Should I send in a wave of allies, or just transform into a badass creature and devour my foes? Even an uber special where all 4 heroes attack the battlefield in an all-out smashing blitz. Then there is the typical upgrading of heroes and weapons. This is done by collecting orbs from fallen enemies, or loot from completed levels. Then take on a campaign mode for added rewards, join a guild, or just progress through its story. I am totally enjoying this game. Something about becoming a badass anime annihilator just puts a smile on my face. If there is any complaint, it's the lack of a dodge button. I would have really liked to avoid these damn horseback enemies. Other than this, the gameplay is fluid, fun, and downright fantastical. Next up, graphics. Grancrest is not your typical anime-ish graphical presentation. Sure, the character art presents high-quality anime portraits, yet the rest of the game maintains a semi-retro cartoon look. It's kinda cel-shaded, and it's kinda not. If you look closely, it almost resembles PS1 pixels. I was surprised by this graphical choice, and I actually really enjoy it. The battles are full of action-blasting attacks, and the graphics really add to the overall fun factor. While it may not be everyone's eyeball-pleasing choice, the tenacious battles are a perfect mix of toony designs and retro RGB connectors. Plus, watching groups of baddies fly into the air while my quartet dances on the battlefield is glorious. Finally, free playability. Grancrest is pretty light when it comes to its monetization. Just a glance at its store, and you will notice no $99 pack. Okay, that doesn't really mean anything. The game uses a gem system to summon more heroes. Gems can be earned through achievements and level completion. This gacha type mechanic is common in these anime games, and I'm not really surprised. I do like that if a duplicate hero is summoned, you gain a stat boost on that character. Then there's the expected stamina meter, a staple at this point. The rest of the game uses earned coins to upgrade, as well as obtained weapons. The system as a whole is rather consumer friendly. I say that in a free-to-play way, meaning the temptation to spend is always present. Later stages increase in difficulty, and soon the game relies on the usual mobile RPG grind. It's a grind I'm okay with, since smashing a group of enemies is so fun. The balance of monetization and gameplay sessions work well overall. Now that I've thinned out the ranks of this opposing army, is it a download it, a give it a try, or a waste of space? Record of Grancrest War, Quartet Conflict, attacks, combos, and summons its way in as a download it. Record of how many dudes I can KO in a given stage. The heart of this game is simple. It's an action RPG button smashing battler with massive hero summons. However, that does not detract from the enormous amount of fun factor this game accomplishes. The gameplay manages to have subtle Dynasty Warriors battles, the graphics are a pleasant retro mix, and the monetization is somewhat well-rounded. This game doesn't bring anything new to the war table, yet the execution of its mechanics let the fun shine through. Sure, it could benefit from a dodge mechanic, yet it's a tiny gripe in a grand game. I usually don't get hooked on RPG gacha battlers, yet this charming gem of a game has me sitting on my toilet long past the last wipe. So if you ever wanted to become an anime warrior battling through hordes of nameless scum, then play this game. Or if you dream of summoning top tier fantasy heroes, throwing them into an endless war, and taking down massive trolls, then download this game. As always, thanks for watching, Tiny Little Games. Please subscribe to support my channel, like for more reviews, and ring that notification bell for video updates. Fun fact, I like to dip my pizza in a milkshake. Trust me, it's delicious.